I'm Mary, the Legal Service Coordinator of Lowen. And again, I'm here with Attorney Alex. Hi, how have you been doing?
Well, I've been extremely busy as usual with never-ending trials and investigations and consultations and meetings. But I've always been so eager to get back to our podcasts because it's always rewarding and inspiring even just to know that there are things that we can share with someone who needs help.
Yes, I know. We've been both busy past few months.
Right.
But here we are again making time to spread useful information. So I definitely feel pleasure. Today, we are in our first episode. For those who are listening to this for the first time, our first topic is all about divorce among international couple. According to Korean Statistical Information Service, the number of international marriages between Korean husband and foreign wife is 11,100, and between Korean wife and foreign husband is 4,241 in 2020. And the total number of divorce case is 8,306 for the month of July in 2021. So there are many couples are actually getting divorced in Korea. And based on the inquiries and our experience in Lowen, we are going to discuss some actual grounds that lead to divorce, right? Yes. So, attorney, you have been handling divorce cases. So, can you give me one common reason that international couples have?
Well, if you are to specify one common reason, it would be assault, of course. Because I haven't looked at the figures and statistics yet, but one can easily assume that assault would be the most common reason for divorce because marriage is basically a legal union and you can only break marriage by law. So, although we hear that every day that 1 out of 3 couples get divorced, the truth is that getting out of a marriage is much more of a hassle compared to getting married. Maybe that's why assault is considered one most leading factor for divorce.
That's true, attorney. I also got inquiries about this before, and not only from international couples, but also Korean couples as well. And I think assault case in multicultural family is different than in Korean family. You know what I mean? Like the grounds of assault. Do you agree, attorney?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me about why foreign spouse become a victim of assault? Like, what could be the reason the Korean spouse hit or do such action to the spouse?
Maybe because Korean society is male-dominant society. As you know, international couples mainly live in Korea, which is where most husbands are from. And Korean guys kind of tend to speak only Korean and ignore foreign spouses in many ways. Also, I think there are many issues couples are facing because of the huge age difference.
Right. Yes, I agree. According to the Korea Legal Aid Center for Family Relations, they analyzed top 3 consultation about the grounds for getting divorced. From the side of foreign wife, top 3 is runaway spouse. Top 2 is the serious case for making it difficult to continue the marriage, like financial problem, committed crime or taking criminal charges, long-term separation, personality difference, and forcing to get divorced. Top 1 is assault by the Korean spouse, as you mentioned, attorney. So it is true that it's the main reason for most foreign spouses. However, Korean spouses have different grounds. Top 3 is the violence against the foreign spouse. Top 2 is runaway spouse. And top 1 is the serious case for making it difficult to continue the marriage, like long-term separation, lying to the spouse, personality difference, forcing to get divorced, and loss of affection. Well, based on this data, I can see that international couples have such issues because of the language barrier and lack of understanding. Right? So I know there is no exact solution to this, but what should the couples do to deal with such issues?
Well, I will say that couples need to take a lot of effort to keep healthy family relationships because they must try to understand each other's culture and their spouse's emotions, and they should also be ready to learn to appreciate each other's differences. And of course, willingness to engage is the most important because you should be willing to both accept tough situations and at the same time fix them together with your spouse.
Right, that's very true, Attorney. Like you said before, divorce could be an option to pursue your happiness, right? Despite of all your efforts, in case you think marriage would never work at all and you have decided to file for a divorce, then you need to plan for it with an expert who can help you all the way. Especially if you are a F6 visa holder or have no child living in Korea, your visa status will be at risk. So
Definitely.
yeah, right. So you must discuss about your situation, of course, and options that you can have with your attorney before filing for divorce. Well, we are here to listen and help you all the way. So thank you for listening for our podcast today. We hope to see you in our next episode. Bye, everyone.
Okay, see you soon, and I promise we'll get back to you sooner than you might think.
Right.
So please don't go anywhere. Okay? Bye.
Bye.